Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Beast Barbecue. Hey, today we're going to put a little Indian flair on a slab of spare ribs and throw them out on the Kamado Joe right after this.
He's a bad beast on that barbecue, on a grill or the smoker. He knows just what to do. He's a bad beast on that barbecue.
All right, guys, like I said, we got some spare ribs here that we have marinated overnight with some tandoori paste. Okay, I'll put the picture of the bottle up here on the screen and I'll show you what we did. We removed the silver skin and cleaned up the ribs a little bit last night, and then we took several tablespoons of the tandoori paste and we slathered it all over it. We stuck it in a Tupperware and we threw it in the fridge overnight. Okay, so I'm going to bring you closer, let you check out the marinated ribs, and then we're going to go ahead and season them up with a little SPG and a little bit of the Bad Beast sweet heat rub. Okay, so come on, let me show you this quick prep work. All right, guys, as you can see, the tandoori paste has given our ribs a nice red tint, and we're going to go ahead and season these bad boys up a little bit. But first, we want to dab off some of this excess marinade. All right, guys, so we got a paper towel, and we're just going to dab off some of this excess tandoori paste. We did put a lot of it on the slab of ribs last night. So I just wanted to make sure that the tandoori flavor definitely got into the ribs. All right, so we got some of the excess paste off. And if you like Indian food, then I think you're going to like this tandoori paste. We put this on some chicken yesterday, and it came out really good. We also added the sweet heat rub, but I think it needed a little bit more salt and pepper. So that's why we're putting this light layer of SPG on here first. Not too heavy. Okay? And then we're going to come behind it and we're going to put this Bad Beast sweet heat rub. Okay? I put the sweet heat rub recipe in the description block of the last video, so check it out. I'll put an iCard up here if you're interested in trying out this. We're still experimenting with this, eventually hoping to get some of this to market. So nothing like a little entrepreneurship. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna hit this with another light coat of SPG on the meaty side. All right, and we're gonna kick this sweet heat rub on this side. All right. All righty, pack that in. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this back inside. Since we're outside and it's kind of warm and we're dealing with pork, put the lid back on, let it sit there and get happy, and we'll get it on the Kamado Joe. All right, guys, so our Kamado Joe is already fired up. I haven't put the top on the slow roller yet because I want to put my wood chips in, all my wood chunks in, and we're dealing with cherry wood chunks. So the color of the tandoori plus the color that the cherry wood puts on meat should come out fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna throw out some cherry wood chunks in there, like so. All right. Put our slow roller on top. All right. Get our racks in. And such. Hit our racks a little bit. Knock off all that excess crap from the last cook. And we'll hit it again after the racks get warm. And then we'll get our ribs on. So, hey, don't go nowhere. All right, guys, so our Kamado Joe has reached the temperature of almost 250 degrees. I'm going to try to control it with both of the vents here. We're going to go ahead and get our ribs on. We go ahead and hit this one more time. Now that the grates are warm. All right. Now, I have not decided whether or not I'm going to wrap yet or not. Lately, I've been not wrapping my ribs and loving the texture that's been coming off of the ribs. However, that's using pellet smokers. This Kamado Joe is lump. So I'll have to decide what I'm going to do when it's time. So, all right, we're going to get our rack of ribs right in the middle since this is the only thing we're cooking on the Kamado Joe today. Got a nice layer of seasoning on it. Let's hit it one more time. All right, we're going to hit it one more time just to give another, make sure that we got seasoning in the areas where the tongs might have taken it off. And nothing like a little extra sweet heat. All right, we'll come back and take a look at it in 2 hours. All right, guys, so we've been cooking now for 3 hours now, and the Kamado Joe has done a good job of staying between 250 and 275 degrees. I decided not to spritz because I didn't want to ruin the bark using the tandoori paste. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at them now, and I'm not going to wrap because, once again, I don't want to ruin the bark. All right, I'm going to bring you close and let you check these out. All right, guys, so these got some really decent color on them. I'm going to turn them around so you guys can see the bone pullback. So you see it's got some nice pullback on the bones right here. Let's go ahead and probe this for tenderness. You know, they're still a little tight, but they've only been cooking for about 3 hours. So we're going to just take a temp just for GP. Guess it'd be nice if I turn it on. They at 204, and I guess I could wrap to get them a little tender, but I'm gonna let them ride out for another hour. So 4 hours should be plenty for these, and then we'll go ahead and take them off. So hang around. All right, guys, so our ribs have been on for 4 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and take them off and let them rest for a little bit, and we're gonna have a taste test. All right, let's get them on the cutting board. All right, guys, so we're done with our cook. I showed you a close-up of the ribs. They have a really deep red smoke ring on this thing. Wish I could show it to you, but of course I'm not sure if the ring is from the tandoori paste or from the smoke itself, but it looks really good. It's got a nice red tint to it. It's really tender, and it's got a great bark on it. I mean, without wrapping the ribs, the bark is, man, almost has a crunch to itself. All right, so let's go ahead and have a taste. Wow, that tastes great. These tandoori ribs are right on point. Perfect amount of saltiness, perfect amount of pepper. The tandoori Indian flavor from the paste tastes fantastic. They are tender, they're juicy. These are some fantastic ribs. So we're definitely gonna have to try this tandoori paste on some other things. I've already tried it on chicken and it did fantastic. Probably gonna put it on some salmon and some shrimp and smoke or grill those to see how that comes out. But hey, if you never had tandoori paste, try it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It has some great flavor to it. You're just going to have to add a little bit of salt to the one that I have in order to balance out all the flavors, okay? Well, that's all we have time for. Hey, like we always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if it's fire, then damn it, there just might be a barbecue there. Hey, as always, hey, we'll see you guys around the smoker.